Muy buenas tardes a todos, muchas gracias por acompañarnos en este día, en el evento que se ha realizado en conjunto al Instituto Cervantes y los tres países de Guatemala, El Salvador y Costa Rica. Gracias por, bueno, sean todos bienvenidos a la exhibición fotográfica Central America Land of Volcanoes. Esta actividad se está realizando en conmemoración de los 203 años de independencia de nuestros países y le damos la bienvenida al director del Instituto Cervantes, quien dará las palabras de bienvenida.
Bueno, bienvenidos al Instituto Cervantes de Nueva Delhi. ¿En inglés o en español? I think we should speak English perhaps, and not everybody understands Spanish, I guess, even if we are in the house of the Spanish language. It's such a great pleasure for us at the Cervantes Institute to be able to host this exhibition of 3 Latin American countries from a very special place, which is Central America. So I would like to thank, the Chargé d'Affaires, Sofia Salas, the ambassador of Costa Rica, the ambassador of El Salvador, Guillermo Rubio, the ambassador of Guatemala, Omar Castañeda, also the ambassador of Mexico is here with us, and the ambassador of Chile, and all the diplomats from Latin American countries, friends, and all the people, who really like Spanish and make of this house a house both of language and Spanish-speaking countries' culture. I won't say much. We have extraordinary people here. Say that this is not the only thing that we have about Central America these days, because next week we are going to have a retrospective of Central American cinema with 5 movies from the 16th of September to the 20th of September. Every day will be a screening. And just yesterday, and you can check, we'll be able to check that in a couple of weeks on our YouTube channel. Yesterday we had a very interesting conference on women writers in Central America. So we already touched, we are full of Central America for these days, and we hope to have really a wonderful experience here. I won't say much about Central America. The speakers that are coming after me know much better than me. But one thing I would like to say, Central America is really a magical thread of land that unites North America and South America. And it's not a small thing that. I think it's a very special geographical location for Central America. It's this umbilical cord between the 2 Americas, the North and South. But Central America also, it has, it's a land of volcanoes. That's, the exhibition is about that. It's a land of green and lush jungles, very, very beautiful jungles, extraordinary cities, wonderful people. But I would like to say one thing. The Central America zone is also a biodiversity hot spot in the world, a very important one. It's the so-called Mesoamerican biodiversity hotspot, which hosts 7% of the total biodiversity of the planet Earth. So it's a wonderful country, it's a wonderful place, not only for his volcanoes, but for everything that Central America symbolizes for us. Thank you very much, and I think I give the floor to the next speaker.
In English, thank you so much for your words. Now I will give the floor to the ambassador of El Salvador, Ambassador Guillermo.
Thanks, Oscar, for your kind words. Good evening. Director of Cervantes Institute, Oscar Pujol, Ambassador of members of the Diplomatic Corps, colleagues of Guatemala and Costa Rica, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we gather to celebrate the magnificence and significance of the volcanoes of Central America, natural treasures that hold a special place in the heart of every country of our region. As the ambassador of El Salvador to India, it is an honor to me to showcase the beauty and greatness of the volcanoes that define our landscape and enrich our culture. The volcanoes are an integral part of our history and mythology, venerated by our ancestors, and sacred entities that connect us to the earth and the heaven above. They have enriched our land with fertile soil, provide us with geothermal energy, and inspire all with gaze upon them. This volcano not only offers stunning vistas, but also play a vital role in the shaping the identity of our nations. They are not just geological formation, but symbols of resilience and strength of the Central America people. This image that you will see tells a story, and I would like to talk about El Salvador, known as the land of the volcanoes, with 242 volcanoes, of which 36 are considered active, having their own unique charm and character. Let's start with some of the specific volcanoes that make up the unique landscape of El Salvador, like the Izalco volcano, which in Nahuatl means place of the black sand. This natural wonder has a height of 1,950 meters above sea level. According to popular belief, it originated in 1770, also known as Lighthouse of the Pacific Ocean. For 196 years, the volcano erupted without ceasing, so much so that its flames could be seen from the ocean and oriented ships. Its last regular eruption was in 1958, making it a striking tourist attraction. Next is the Ilamatepec, also called Santa Ana volcano. It is the highest volcano in El Salvador and a majestic emblem of our country. Its indigenous Nahuatl name means the hill of the old woman. The last registered eruption was in 2005, but its grandeur and impact are still felt today. The San Salvador volcano is located in the central zone of El Salvador. Its main crater, El Boquerón, has a diameter of 1 kilometers and is become visitors with its serene appearance. 105 years have passed since the night of the 7th June 1917, when the San Salvador volcano erupted for the last time, after 3 major earthquakes of volcanic origin destroyed San Salvador and other localities. But today, it stands tall as a peaceful and stunning landmark. The Charrapastique volcano, also known as the San Miguel volcano, is the third highest volcano in El Salvador. It's also one of the 6 most active volcanoes in the country, but at least 26 eruptions since 1704. This volcano is known by the native Lenca name of Chaparrastique, which means land of heat. Regardless of this occasional activity, the volcano is a compelling sight. The San Vicente or Chichontepec volcano is the second highest and boasts 2 elevations. Its aboriginal Nahuatl name is Chinchontepec, means hill of the 2 breasts. It's one of the most magnificent volcanoes in El Salvador. Finally, there are historical evidence of a large eruption that had occurred in the territory. For example, the Mayan civilization was shaken by the violent eruption of the Ilopango in 431 AD. According to scientific, was in terms of the volume of pyroclastic flows 10 times greater than that of Vesuvius, which destroyed Pompeii. Its erosion reached 45 kilometers in height, as the ashes traveled more than 7,000 kilometers to Greenland. After that, the volcano submerged and gave way to Lake Ilopango. Once again, thank you for joining us in celebrating the volcanoes of Central America and their splendor through this photography exhibition. I hope this event inspires you to appreciate the beauty of the volcano of our region. And again, I would like to express my gratitude to Oscar, because already we have the doors open to our exhibitions, and the next week we will have another exhibition. Thank you so much for watching.
I will welcome the Ambassador of Guatemala, Ambassador Omar Castañeda.
Well, thank you so much, and good afternoon to everyone. Muchas gracias, estimado Oscar Puyol, director del Instituto Cervantes. Gracias por la acogida que nos brindas en esta oportunidad a los tres países, Costa Rica, El Salvador y Guatemala. Es un gran honor realmente para nosotros poder iniciar el mes de septiembre del año 2024, el mes patrio centroamericano de Guatemala, El Salvador y Costa Rica, en el cual conmemoramos 203 años de independencia. It is a great privilege for us to share with you the beginning of this important month, the patriotic month of Central America, of Guatemala, El Salvador, and Costa Rica, and to share with you these impressive pictures about the different volcanoes that we have in Central America. Together with my colleague Guillermo Rubio Funes from El Salvador, and my dear colleague Sofia Salas, Charge d'Affaires from the Embassy of Costa Rica, we feel very honored by your presence. The ancient Mayan civilization that inhabited Guatemala and their descendants, we have had all that specific and profound connection with the volcanoes in my country, in Guatemala. In accordance with the cosmovision of the Mayan cosmovision, Earth is sacred, and the volcanoes are connected with powerful spirits. Therefore, even in these days, in our indigenous communities, many people offer rituals and sacrifices requesting the protection and the blessings of these deities that live in these amazing, colossal volcanoes. The volcanoes in Guatemala also have a double significance in our communities, since the volcanoes are powerful beings that can destroy, but also that can protect and can provide nourishment, particularly providing fertility to the soil, to the earth, through minerals that are coming from the lava and the volcanic material, which are essential for the agriculture in many communities. Therefore, several rituals are organized in different craters of Guatemala, such as the Volcano Chicabal in Quetzaltenango and the Volcan Ipala in Chiquimula, in which many fruits, vegetables, cacao, flowers are provided by our indigenous communities, honoring the spirits that live in these volcanoes. Even in some ceremonies, you can see, when you can find all these videos and this information in the internet, that these communities celebrate the power of the fire, which also means purification. During the times of the conquest, by the year of 1523, according to many historians, the Mayan populations that were trying also to survive the colonization process found in the volcanoes natural fortress that allowed them to organize and protect themselves, particularly in areas that were not easy to access. Nowadays, with the syncretism between the Mayan tradition, the Mayan and the Spanish traditions, that could be reflected in several villages and communities in Guatemala, you will see in this exhibition one particular picture that reflects the valley of Panchoy, in which you can see the volcano called Volcan of Water, or Volcano de Agua, but the Mayans used to call it Hunapu. And Hunapu was a twin brother of Ixbalanque, according to the most important and sacred Mayan book, which is called the Popol Vuh. This inactive volcano, it's emerging as the perpetual protector of a city that we cherish in Guatemala, that is called the Antigua Guatemala, in which one of the best coffees in the world is harvested. Thank you. Thanking for the good soil that is provided by the volcanoes that are surrounding the area. is a mega diverse country, and the volcanoes tend to be the guardians of the biodiversity in the country. Actually, many of the volcanoes in Guatemala are the natural habitat for different animals, including the quetzal, our national bird. There is no specific consensus about how many volcanoes are in Guatemala, but approximately there are 324 structures identified as coming from volcanic origin. In accordance to the Geographic Institute of Guatemala, there are only 32 volcanoes, but according to the Climbing Federation in Guatemala, there are 37. Actually, and happily too, there are only 3 volcanoes that are active in Guatemala that are called the Fuego Volcano or Fire Volcano, Pacaya, and Santiaguito. The tallest volcano in Central America is called Tajumulco and is located in Guatemala too, close to the border with Mexico. And the name of this volcano, which is Tajumulco, means in Mam language, close to the area of encounter. And this volcano is approximately 4,200 meters over the level of the sea. Throughout this photographic exhibition that you will see today, you will find out better that we cannot be only afraid about volcanoes. Sometimes when you're talking with tourists or people, they usually come to me and ask, are the volcanoes dangerous? They're a little bit dangerous, of course, but at the same time, they are a source of admiration, because as everything in nature and in our planet, the volcanoes also project that geologically our world is in a constant state of evolution. Thank you so much again to all of you for coming today, and thank you again profoundly to Cervantes Institute for allowing us to be here today. Muchas gracias, Oscar, por la acogida. We hope that you can enjoy this exhibition, and we are so happy as Central American countries and Central American nations to share with you some of the beauty of our countries, which, as Oscar was saying before, is a center of the biodiversity in the whole American continent. And of course, it is a great pleasure for us to start this month of September with this patriotic month, sharing with you the beauty of our 3 countries, Costa Rica, El Salvador, and my country, Guatemala. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias. And enjoy this exhibition.
Now I will have the pleasure to, to introduce Sofia Sala, the CDA of the Embassy of Costa Rica.
I'm the shortest of the team. So, namaste. Thank you, Dr. Oscar Pujol, for opening the doors of Instituto Cervantes to us today. Esteemed ambassadors, members of the diplomatic community, dear friends and family, dear students, thank you so much for being here today. It's a great joy for the Embassy of Costa Rica to once again this year join efforts with the Embassy of Guatemala and El Salvador in India to celebrate 203 years of our independence. Again, our sincere thanks to Dr. Oscar Pujol, the Instituto Cervantes, and all of your team who have enthusiastically welcomed this initiative and openly collaborated with us from the very beginning. My sincere appreciation also to my fellow diplomats, Yvonne, Josue, and all the staff of the Embassy of Guatemala and El Salvador, and of course the staff of our embassy in Delhi. It is not just the fact that we share our Independence Days that brings our countries together. Central America, like many of you have said, is a magical region in the world, and there's so much that we share. We have a common history, we are blessed by nature, we have similar customs, traditions, we're all multi-ethnic countries, we share and speak the same language, and have similar geography. Our landscapes are also largely shaped by beautiful and powerful volcanoes, which is the reason why we decided to focus this year's photographic exhibition to celebrate these impressive natural sites. It is estimated, and this is similar to Guatemala, if you read about how many volcanoes there are, you're going to get different numbers, but apparently over 200 volcanic structures are present in Costa Rica, many of them now extinct. Currently we have 5 active volcanoes. Some of these are dormant at present, but they can certainly erupt anytime in the future. In this photo exhibition, you're going to see 3 of our active volcanoes, which are Poás, Volcán de la Vieja, and Rincón de la Vieja, and Arenal. And the Poás volcano is one of the biggest craters in the world, which measures more than 1.3 kilometers wide. Our volcanoes are one of the main tourist attractions of Costa Rica. They offer breathtaking views and also, in some cases, allow the tourists the possibility of enjoy the benefits of not only the beautiful natural surroundings, but also thermal waters. They contribute to the fertility of our valleys and the diversity of our ecosystems. Some of the images that you will see from the Costa Rican volcanoes are from a very renowned group of photographers called Pucci. It's a family, father and 2 sons, who have dedicated themselves for generations to go to the most remote corners of Costa Rica to capture our impressive natural surroundings. And they have one book dedicated to volcanoes, which they actually named, which I think is very accurate, Tierra Viva, which means living earth. We really hope that these photographs inspire you to learn more about our countries, but hopefully also to visit them and to be able to experience the power of these impressive volcanoes, hopefully in the coming soon future. Thank you very much. Shukriya, namaste.
Thank you all for joining us today. Please join us to see the exhibition. Let's share a glass of wine. And once again, thank you, Instituto Cervantes, for this hosting in this event. Thank you so much.